Oh, that's my. Oh, that's a.
Also gets uninvited to Thanksgiving dinner because of his incident video. Then we start off today with this tweet from RTU. Caveman discovers burrito and he see Phil eating a burrito, but there's one problem with this. DarkSydeDrill. Rich steals a clip from a detractor beam instead of just retweeting it. What's wrong, Rich? Can't afford your own editor anymore? Then we have Tommy, who puts out this. When are you getting your second gastric bypass surgery? And RTU responds with, when you admit you crave me sexually. And then we have April Anderson. So anyone that doesn't know who this person is, this is Nick Rakita's mistress. Probably high out of her mind right now. Please don't ever stop tweeting like this. This is what I came for. And then Proto Man, Richard, shut up. RTU, come eat my ass first. I want your tongue to be spinning like an EF5 tornado as you approach my hole. And then April, this is the first time I laughed today. Thank you. Now, anyone that hasn't seen the previous video, there is a tweet RTU put out from April talking about all the drug problems and Rakita and whatnot. And he said, at least my drama is not like this. And now, she's responded to him and he's simping for her. Then we have Vent. Clearly a lie. You were seen laughing and having a good old time at the most recent court hearing. April. The only thing that smells funny to me is the strung out dweeb operating this account whose daughter tested their hair follicles while saturated with cocaine. Fine Christ.
Hey guys, big
and
ups.
Then April
Good
responds
evening.
with this. Also, I found Christ long ago, and embraced him stronger than ever this year. Maybe you're projecting and should seek him yourself, seeing as you're being quite judgmental and lying about others. God loves you. Then we saw RTU's election night meltdown in the previous video where he decided to go right wing, and look at that. Since election night, he's lost 1,400 Twitter followers.
Damn.
Then RTU decides to show off his 3 games of fear. However, there was something very sus in the background, which Darksy points out. Laugh my ass off, Rich. What's on that TV, bro? And you see 2 people, potentially 2 dudes, making out. And then people started pointing out, he's going to the right side. He used to be on the left side, but he's doing it now that the Republicans are in power. And a quote from Renton Liar about RTU.
Yep,
I'm not
and then he
grifting because
switched
it
back.
isn't working. Renton goes on to say, you're worse than a grifter. You abandoned all your values and beliefs because of an election. You are a
Yup.
lazy 43-year-old slob living with your parents, pretending to understand how our world works. Then RTU decided to do a stream where he watched liberals melt down. You know, the people he used to identify with. And the stream title, the 2024 election meltdowns. And you see DSP, LTG, Donald Trump, and some person crying. However, there was one small problem with this. Darksy. Oh look, Rich took too many edibles and forgot about his big political stream that he's been promoting for over a week. He was very, very late for this. And with Amos, Rich really changed his political opinions based on shoe on head. Grifted not for the money, but for the thoughts. But the question is, how did his stream go? Rich was 1 hour late for his stream.
Hey, that was
watched
me.
exactly one election meltdown video, and then immediately switched to Phil. How surprising. How surprising. And look at that. Right after that, lost 100 subscribers after that stream. And then in the last video, we also looked at RTU getting his new green screen. And then he decided to put this behind him, which is 3
He's such a
bodybuilders,
weirdo.
shirtless, in Speedos. Definitely what RTU
Come here,
wants
buddy.
and wishes
Oh,
he
you want
had
over there?
in front of him.
Okay, hold on.
Then again, he always does this. It's a cycle, keeps happening over and over.
Hold on.
RTU has said he's gonna quit getting high again. This is like the 3rd time. However, we have this clip from RTU. Rich says he's done with weed. Less than a minute later, he says he'll sure partake in it, and that he has some frozen in the freezer.
Oh God.
I just woke up one day
God,
with
I'm
weed.
fat.
I just woke up one day, I'm like, yeah, this isn't helping me with sleep. It's actually making my anxiety
I'm so
worse.
fat. I'm like 2 times a Job of the Gut. No, I'm kidding. There's
That was
nobody
it. I just
fatter
put it
than
in
Job of the
freezer
Gut.
and moved on with my day. You know, life is hard. And nothing is gonna, no amount of money, no amount of weed, no amount of food. Another thing I've reversed.
Yeah, we
course
all
on again
know.
in the good direction.
We've all seen. No, you haven't, Rich.
Is gonna solve any of that. I actually hear magic mushrooms help with depression.
They don't. In your case, they would probably hurt you more than actually help you. The only time psychedelics actually help you is if you're in the correct headspace to allow them to help you. Like, when I took acid for the first time, there was a noticeable, like, relief of depressive moods in me. But on my subsequent takes of acid, when I took them again after that, I didn't get those same effects. So, no, it really not only depends on the type, but it depends on the person who's making it. If you don't get good dosage, you'll have no lasting effect at all. What up, Big Birds? How are you, bro?
You know?
Man, I really loved acid. I had to stop
I
taking
don't need
it
anything. I don't need
because
anything.
I loved it
wanna
so
be
much.
substance free. You know? Not that I'm against weed. I'm sure, like I said, I'll partake with it. Like I have shit frozen in my freezer. Someone was just joking about it in the chat.
You don't freeze cannabis, bro.
But the everyday shit to go like, oh, I needed to go to sleep. Nah, it wasn't working. It was making my anxiety worse, and I woke up every day feeling like I was a zombie. Not hungover.
Yeah, because you
hungover.
took like
Some people get weed
10,000
hangovers.
milligrams,
I never got
bro.
that. But I didn't wake up feeling refreshed.
Then we have Houster, who says this positive message to RTU. Really enjoying your streams again, Rich. Keeping off the edibles seems to have made you happier. Which RTU responds with, I was over the top with them. And I was using THC to attempt to avoid stress and sleep better. But in reality, it began to have the exact opposite effect. I'm sure when friends come to visit,
my God,
I'll enjoy
what a
some edibles.
dummy.
But the days of using them nightly are done.
Bro,
And now RTU
cannabis
decides he wants to be a video
hinders
game
you.
streamer, just like Phil. So let's see how his first game stream went. Rich promoted his big 4K 60 frame per second gaming stream for weeks, but didn't start playing COD until around 2 hours into the stream, and only played for 1 hour. Great success, dudes. And then he had a second game stream. For the second straight gaming stream, Rich hardly played any games at all. In fact, he streamed less than 45 minutes of gameplay, and didn't even start playing until an hour and 36 minutes of a 2 hour and 20 minute stream. And then during these gameplay streams, we got a little bit of information from RTU, where he's even more like DSP than we thought.
Bro,
Richard Burnell is uninvited from
I'm
Christmas.
not looking
post this.
forward to these
Dickers is
fucking
so scared of
game
driving on the
streams.
highway that he forces everyone around him to come to his house to celebrate the holidays.
I'm having my Thanksgiving on Friday with my kids and my kids' mom. They're coming up here. So I'm having Thanksgiving on Friday, Black Friday, which doesn't really mean anything anymore because they have like a month of Black Friday sales, so I don't really care.
So now RTU is about up to 1,000 hours in Elden Ring. So he must be really good at this, right?
Nope.
Well, let's take a look at this, see how he does. Because in this clip, Rich gets absolutely filtered by NPC, not even a mini-boss.
It's not even a mini boss, bro. It's a basic carrion knight. A basic knight, bro. Mopped his ass because he's trying to use a fucking little buckler as a defense tool, bro. He's so stupid. He's trying to make a tank, but uses a small ass shield because he doesn't understand that you can still parry with a medium shield, bro.
Also, his build doesn't make any sense and his gameplay is terrible. He has no idea what he's doing in this game.
Game looked worse. I didn't need to do that. That was fucking stupid. We have Zoro here. Oh, fuck! This is going to be a tragedy. Oh, wow. That, like, tickled you.
He sucks so much.
Holy shit. Mod on.
Oh, here we go with the fake Italian.
Oh, I didn't.
Dude,
Why
your build makes no goddamn sense.
Why even have extra HP if everything's 2 fucking hits?
Why do you
Why?
have so much HP? In the first place, are you that insecure with your build that you need like a mile's worth of HP, bro?
Make that make sense to me.
Then we have Delicate Steve. Just keep being a man, Rich. Fuck these people. And RTU responds with, dude, I'm so fucking back. RTU was dead before any of this shit went down. If anything, all this was a motivator to reinvent myself.
I was
and
motivated.
I will. Screw all
Motivated
these
for
clowns.
what? To get
Then we have
clapped by
Renton.
my fat ass?
Another motivational speech
Congratulations,
from
you
him.
succeeded.
This must be what? The third time? First it was hyping himself up for the Netflix quality videos on Review Tech USA channel. Then the rap producer dream, which he took out loans and savings for. And now he's back, motivated to succeed on the RTU Streams channel. And be a video game streamer. Then the whole thing about Kino Casino and the Vegas Strip came out. And RTU was the first one to jump on this and make fun of them.
Tagging
So he tags
King Sly
Andy
like
Worski
King Sly
and
gives a
PPP
shit about what he
and
says.
says, I can't wait for you to explain this one. What saying do you piece of shit use? Oh, right. Safa. At not King Sly. You see this? I'll laugh my ass off. And Renton, look at this fat dumbass added 2 people he has blocked. You really think this is going to end their careers like they did yours? Fat retard really believes that fan base is going to care about this shit. Then you, at Sly, like he's your friend. Laugh my ass off. And then R2's trying to suck up to the DSP detractors. That is right.
Ain't no
He's
way.
trying to ball wash all the detractors, even though we can see through them. He's not welcomed here. And we're not just gonna let everything go. We know what you are, Rich. We know. So RTU puts this out. I know like 99% of them despise me, but the DSP detractor community absolutely bodied Kino Casino. Well done, gentlemen.
We did.
Credit where credit is due. You remain undefeated. It shows a picture of PPP. And then Darksy. Rich is doing this thing where he's trying to ball wash detractors and get us on his side for redemption arc. Never gonna
Every
happen,
time I
my
see
dude.
his fat
And
ass
this is
play
what he does
Elden
all
Ring,
the
I have
time.
to
That's the
I
reason
have
he
to
goes
start
after
it up.
Quantum and Melanie Mac, Side Scrollers, 8-Bit Eric, all these people, DSP, that have huge hater bases. Because he thinks all those haters can back me up and come on my side, and then they'll become my fans. It's not going to work like that this time. You're done, Rich. You're done. And of course, R2 had to do a stream on Kino Casino, which he titles, Kino Casino's absolutely cooked.
which
with
he
receipts.
removed that
Now,
I
what was
have
the
up
receipts
on
he
the
had for Kino
channel.
Casino? It was the Kiwi Farm leaks. Now, I'll say PPP did come out and say that those were true. He acknowledged everything except for the cuck chair. But at the same time, this is before that, so R2's receipts were a post from Kiwi Farms. How is that a receipt? I believe that would be hearsay, even though it is true. But he didn't know that at the time. Then we have Baldomania. R2 struggles through nearly an hour of tech issues to get Cog City on for a 5-minute segment about DSP, PPP, and Andy Worski. Will the Felted Four be able to put aside their differences and unite to strike back against the casino? So let's take a look at how this stream went for RTU.
All right, let me. Cog, are you on Twitter, my dude? I think you are.
Are you on Twitter, my dude?
Maybe. I don't know. I'll check right now and look for you. I think I follow you. Give me your Twitter handle if you don't mind, Giga or Cog. I tried to look for you on Twitter, dude. I would just look for you, but I can't. Let me see.
We're
Maybe
definitely
there
gonna
it
go over
is.
RTU's crash out today.
What the fuck, dude? I know. There
Watch
it is.
him
There you
complain
are.
and cry. And expose how much
No,
he
I don't follow
is.
you. You follow me now.
How stupid he
You
is,
like the
excuse me.
backdrop?
You like the
Hey, well,
background?
I'll be working.
I stole
Hey,
it
man,
from
you're,
Phil.
DSP's your biggest fan, from what
Let's
I
make
hear.
Sure that all my stuff's coming through correctly.
Can you hear me?
bear with me. I've not used this before, so there we go. There you go now.
Take your time. Phil is your biggest fan, from what I hear.
Look, DSP is a fucking retard. I can't really put it any other way. Oh, sorry. Am I okay to say that on your show? I said it on my show.
Yes, I say retard all the time. It's fine.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so Phil's just a bit of a retard. So Phil blocked me on Twitter because he got told by Kino Casino to do so. I've never messaged him before that.
Oh
and then
my God, that's really the reason he.
Yeah.
What?
It's crazy.
So he just blocked you because
I don't
he
believe
was their
anything this
lapdog?
COD
That's
guy
only the only
says.
reason
I'm
that's
sorry,
right.
I don't believe shit.
100%.
Oh come on! And
How
that's
long
the
is
reason he
this
started
video?
making video or live streaming talking about you and shit.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. Okay, that's enough of that. We're gonna get. Oh, of course, I'm stupid. We're gonna get into the actual review tech crash out from today. That did not work. That did not work. There it is. He crashed out super hard today. Ugh. It paused itself? What happened? All right,
Steve,
here
I
we
knew
go.
you would like it. This picture is actually an OG classic. I can't wait to get those other lights up here because if you look,
Oh, this was yesterday.
I tried for like a half an hour. That's why I'm like a teeny tiny bit late. I wanted to get like.
This is the one we need. Excuse me. Oh God, what is on his head? What the fuck is on his head? What kind of robot fucking I can't move the rest of my body, just my lips shit
I'll
is
talk
that?
a little bit about it now, and then we'll watch the stream. I'm seeing what Jay was doing. Now, there's two things I'll say, and I'll bring up Etika here real quick. God rest his soul. Chargebacks shouldn't be a thing.
I didn't see.
I don't
this
know
part.
why it's still a thing with PayPal. Like, I get the dude may have some kind of alcohol. He's maybe in rehab or something like that. But the thing is this: let's say I'm going to give two examples here, and I think the latter one's even better. Say, for example, I drunkenly bought, I don't know, a MetaQuest 3. You know what I'm saying? And I never used it because I forgot I got it because I was pissed drunk. You know? I don't give a fuck about this. The casino could suck my dick.
Did they post something?
Like,
new?
it is what it is. If I didn't return it in time, I didn't return it in time.
Sure, Rich.
I've known bartenders where dudes come in sloshed when I used to work at restaurants and solely go in, thank you, Juicy Booch. You have the same sweater on. It's a which one? As me, or you have the nipple sweater? Thank you, Juicy. Where dudes would come in and just go, money, 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 because you have titties, money, money, money. Like, they can't come in 2 months later and be like, yo, I want a reef. Like, nah, man, that's not how it works.
What the fuck is he
There's
wearing?
no, like, what are you going to do? Regurgitate the food? Puke
What
up the
is
beer?
he wearing?
That you're already pissed out? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how it works. However, Jay, I'm sorry, like, that you shouldn't have had the stream talking about it, bro. Like, shit happens, and what it looks like to people, including me, you know, and I'm not saying this to be cruel. I'm not saying this as like it's not a ha-ha or a gotcha.
My hard
Is
drive.
that it looks like you
Like
were
my
made that
extended hard
stream to
drive for my
recoup. I'm gonna
PlayStation
watch
4
it
games.
Right here, some of it with my own eyes with you. I'll let you, like, it's not a good look to do that, and it makes you look like you were e-begging. No, I'm not. It doesn't. See, that's the thing. No, it doesn't mean we're not cool now because I'm criticizing him. Why do people automatically go to that? You know what I'm saying? But I like.
Man, I really want to play this.
I'm sure if it was the shoe on the other foot, you would be critical of me for it. I would hope and think. You know. So that's my take, and I can't like not. It would be hypocritical of me not to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was any other YouTuber, I would talk about it. You know? Like, everyone got their money problems, man. You know what I mean? Everyone has their struggles, and that's part of this business. You know what I mean? Like, that's just part of this business. Like, it shouldn't be. Okay? I remember Etika losing his mind about chargebacks. Like, PayPal, you've been dealing with this shit forever. You know, any other business, if it was a bartender, or if I got, you know, stoned out of my mind and bought 20 PS5 Pros and like, oh shit, I have these all in my closet. I didn't even realize I had them. And it's 6 months later, be like, yo, can I get a refund? No. They would be like, no. And to me, it's like if you're donating to someone, it's kind of like a bartender. But, you know, I don't know. I don't think a video. I wouldn't have made a live stream about it.
Oh no.
I don't know. Like, no matter what the circumstances
not
are,
even
you know what the look
games
is gonna
off the
be.
hard drive anymore. Oh
no, I'm not
fuck.
fighting. See, this is the goddamn thing. I'm not fighting with Jay again. Me having an honest opinion is not fighting. It's not fighting. I'm still
That's
doing the
actually
stream with him next Friday.
That's actually a fair assessment to have.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Criticism doesn't mean you hate them.
When you do stuff like that, no matter what your intention is, it's going to look like that. And I've learned. So the PayPal chargebacks are fucking bullshit.
What's good, Peter?
But I don't think the stream
Peter
that he did should have
How
been
are
done.
you, bro? My extended hard drive.
I don't know what else to say.
is
If
booty
you
juice.
think that's me warring with him, giving an
It won't
opinion
play
on it,
my
I don't really
PS4
know what to
games.
say. If I said
Oh, and it
nothing, that
crashed.
would make me know better.
He's criticizing Jay.
Anyone else who just like, oh, they're my buddies, so I have to, you know, cover it up for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like what the casino's fucking doing. That's like what Mr. Mediker's doing for the casino.
Oh wow!
You know,
it completely crashed. I think
everybody,
it just
including
broke.
me,
It can't find any of the games.
it has to be. You know, we all got to have our feet to the fucking fire.
It's fried. I think it's done.
You know, so
I think that's what that was. Its
I mean, the
last leg.
chargebacks are fucking bullshit. But yeah, criticism isn't fighting. Thank you, motherfucker.
It's gone. It's dead. I've just been having the worst luck
Exactly, Juicy
with
Boots. Like,
technology
I'm not
this
sitting here.
week.
This is not me. Like
I'm just lucky my fucking
you know, and
PC
I'm like, I
hasn't
gotta
gone
do
any,
it because
like,
that would be the same as
gone anywhere.
what Kino Casino was doing.
Let
And
me knock
everyone's
on
like,
some
"Hey, I
wood."
won't talk about you. Oh, you're a pedophile." Look, he's nothing that he did is even remotely close to. Like, I'm just saying though.
Oh God! Ow!
You know, look to Lord Rich. Well, it's very easy, even if your intentions
Okay, I got
aren't
it to
e-begging,
repair,
to look like an e-bagger.
but I don't think it's gonna.
If
repair.
you even think that something may make you seem, look at me with the fucking staying up later goals. People call me an e-beggar for that. I don't ask for money for shit. I don't go, yo, we need to hit this. We need to hit this. If we don't do it, like, if we don't hit, I mean, it does, I would say 95% of the time we hit the goals for it to extend the stream. But there's been a few times we haven't. And what do? Nothing. I'm just like, all right, cool. Next time we will.
Me too,
You know,
man.
don't even say that.
Work just seemed to not want to stop.
So,
but I got all my work done and was able to come home. So
normal rules don't apply to me yet. Who's the arbiter of that? Oh, dude, I haven't touched weed in a month. Yeah, about a month.
you said 2 weeks just
When
2
do I eat
days
that?
ago.
What's
Ooh,
up, guys?
God.
When do I eat? I don't like even.
I have
was
such a
watching,
backlog,
Slides
bro.
video. Someone hit me up before the stream. That's how I was privy
I have the
to what was going on.
Castlevania collection. I have Destroy All Humans.
And I watched it. I'm like, nah,
The
dude,
Mafia
you don't do
Definitive
this.
Edition,
you don't
bro.
do this because it seems
So many
like
good
you're doing
games
a
to play.
stream to recoup the money. You know how you really recoup the money? You stream longer. You know how you really recoup the money? Like, do things. Well, people consider me having the streams, like I just said, the streams to stay up later begging. You know, I think I saw Sly. Sly, there's a story why I take my shirt off for the 50. The video's no longer there. I mean, I think someone archived all my videos. When I did the Note 7 review, I did it shirtless. They're like, yo, be shirtless like the Note 7 review. And it turned into a goal on the stream. People like to see my tits.
Shit.
I'm sorry, Sly.
You're a
So
42-year-old man.
I won't put, because I think that would be like, man, I how could I say that I have integrity when I'm like, all right, this person's on my stream. I haven't talked about any of this. I just saw Juicy Booch gifted some subs. I'm going to get to everything. I just wanted to get my thoughts out on this. It's not me attacking him. It's not me like conjuring up stuff. You know, what would you think of me if I was like, all right, this person, they get a pass because they know me, you know, or they worked with me. You know what? That's just hypocrite. That's hypocrisy at its finest.
You're a fucking hypocrite, though.
You know, so that's my take on it. We'll watch a little bit of his stream.
hypocrisy
I'm
at
not
its
like
finest.
again. It's just not
You're
me
a
attacking
fucking
him
hypocrite,
in the fucking
dude.
slightest.
So what do you
in any
care?
way, shape, or form. But I'm also not a hypocrite. Like, you know, I don't pull a Mr. Medicare where I'm like, you know, they're
Bro,
on my
I'm
team,
telling
so
you,
I'm
this
just gonna.
YouTube stuff, it really does take up a lot of time. But it's a good hobby. It's so much fun.
Why is the background disgusting? You don't enjoy a fat man pinching his nipples? Well, no, these are Bluetooth Porta Pros. They're okay. I think that the high end could be a little more. They're a little rolled off for my taking. The reason why I got these on.
It's because you want to look like a fucking
I hope he
moron.
doesn't flip. I don't think I'm attacking him. I genuinely don't, and that's not my intention, you know. But if the shoe was on the other foot, I would hope and assume, because Jay's always been a straight shooter with me, publicly and privately. Yeah, I've talked to Jay. I have. And that's not a good look. I don't know. That's it. That's the TED Talk on that. Well, that's all. Well, I got a headset coming Friday. This is all I got for now. I don't have all my MSI DS, like, rest in peace, man. They don't sell them anymore.
Oh,
I knew
yeah,
when they cheaped
dude.
out on them, like, these are garbage now
I
in
never
terms of
even
durability.
really got a chance to, like, talk with her or anything. So, I mean, I
Oh
hold
my
no
God,
grudges
dude, it's
with
a guy
anybody.
pinching nipples behind me. Relax. No, I'm talking about the situation with Jay, Duty. I
Oh,
was
God,
like,
Rich
I'm
pissed
gonna,
Duty
like
off
anyone
today.
else. You know, I can't. It would make me hypocritical. All the things I said about people covering up for Keno Casino. Granted, what they did is they're not. Jay's not even in the same ball field. No, I'm not enemies with him. I'm not fucking. I said that 20 times.
Hey, Rich, are you enemies with Jay now?
With me, it's still happening.
Fucking idiot.
With me, it's still happening. I assume with Jay it will. This is not me going like attacking him. This is not me, but you know, public figure, right?
All right, this is where I came in.
Yeah, you know what actually went bad on those MSI DS502s is, yes, we're gonna watch the Lechero videos tonight. They're fucking incredible. Don't know if I'm doing a goal tonight. Like I said, definitely Friday.
Oh God, bro. Ugh.
No, I am getting involved in no drama. I'm not, like digging up dirt on anybody. I ain't.
That's a goddamn lie. You tried to dig up dirt on me in your Discord and it didn't work. Liar.
Ain't doing any of this shit. No, I've never watched The Butterfly Effect. Thank you.
It was a good
Juicy.
movie for its time, but I'd
have
skip it in 2024.
I have to, talk
There
to
are
someone
better
about
movies.
it first and get permission about it? No, that's not how it works, man. Juicy Booch, thank you for. I will start from the top with the super chat and the memberships. Juicy Booch dropping 10 gifted memberships. I don't watch Jay's streams. I don't know what he does on the streams. People tell me every positive and negative. I can't verify or deny it because I don't watch them. I barely have fucking time to stream myself. But that is changing. Breaking news, for once in my life, I'm going to stick to his schedule. Why? Because this is all I fucking do now.
Wow.
Well, I hope. I hope.
Such conviction.
I hope he watches this and sees that I'm not being malicious. You know what I mean?
Well,
That's
it's
not
kind of
my
obvious that
intention.
you're
That's
not
not my
being
goal,
malicious.
and that's
You're
not
just
what I was
criticizing.
doing it here for. I'm giving an opinion. I know. I know a lot of people were going to be.
He really thinks
pissed
very little of Jay.
That I was going to talk about it. I know people are going to be pissed too about saying the chargeback thing shouldn't be a thing. In any other field, it's like, oh, you listen to someone on Sirius XM, you listen to Shady 45. Oh, I signed up for 2 years and I had a drinking problem and totally forgot I was signed up. Never, I want all my money. No, that's not how it works. You put the money out, and that's it. I'm a very anti-chargeback. Honestly, it's part of the reason why
Of course
I
you're
don't really push
anti-chargeback.
Streamlabs and shit. I don't want to play that game. It's just ridiculous. So that's my take on it.
Oh my God.
We got Phil.
Oh, I'm
But we never, yeah. So it kind of, the only thing is people can't see beyond. It's not fighting. There's no fighting going on. I always remember too, we could go back to Dennis, and I almost gave him the money
Menace?
back that he super chatted because he was like, "Hey man, I love your show." And he gave a crazy amount of money, and he's like, "Oh," and he's talking one of them was. Why even leave the door open? I don't know. It is what it is. That's what I'm leaving it at. If people agree with me talking about it, if not,
Oh God,
I really don't know what to
absolutely
say.
fucking
But
insane.
it's a damned if you do, damned if you
over,
don't situation. Because if it was anybody,
this
especially
fucking,
with anybody else, would I talk about it? Yes.
CEO getting shot, bro. He goes crazy.
Welcome back to Forest
Echo.
Sounds. Playing your
Echo.
last played sound.
You know,
Forest
Echo.
Sounds for 30 minutes.
I, to a degree, I guess you could say, take pride in the fact that I want people to hold me accountable.
Stop.
Not maliciously and just make
Dumbass.
up shit. We could go into that. And I think people should expect the same. And if you think that, I mean, like look at like perfect example where people are like, you know, he's your friend or don't. Do you think that intro guy holds back with me if he thinks something I'm doing is annoying? Never. He doesn't hold his tongue with me ever.
Bro.
You know? And
I
I
highly
appreciate
doubt
him for
that,
that. It's not that
because look at
I
how
take it as
you're
an attack.
dressed
I mean,
right
have we
now.
argued before? Yeah. Oh, if you're friends with someone for as long as I've been friends with him, of course. But I don't take it that it's an attack from him. You know?
Sure you do.
You know, and that's it. Like, that is my take. Take it or leave it. You could think that I'm, what's up, Zero Cool? Let me see what's going on here. Duty is hitting me up.
Oh, same, bro.
I know
can't
about Lachero,
stand
man.
that
I got
shit.
it. I got all the videos stacked up. If that's what you're or you're typing something else. Now I see you. He wasn't gonna say anything. Duty convinced him to talk about it.
Convinced who to talk
I'm
about
not
what?
calling out a viewer, dude. No. But if you convince him to talk about it, that's a different take then. If you... Okay, we'll talk more about the person you mentioned later. I kind of consider them, if it's just a viewer or a private person, I'll get to all the super chats in a minute. Okay, I see you. I know. I see you, Duty. Okay. The name of the person I won't put out there. That changes some shit then. I didn't know that. So blame Duty. All right. Okay, so that adds,
I don't blame Duty for shit.
you know, if Duty was the one that recommended it, that's a totally different thing. Okay. You know, so that's different. Boom. There you go. That completely changes. So thank you, Juicy Booch. Foil, I have the same sweater on, and you have a black sweater on. What are the odds? Thank you, dude. Gifted one membership. You again, Juicy Booch. All right, man. You know, that does add context to it. You know. Here's some money because I have titties.
Breastfeed it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you all for being members too. I see the cucumbers there. Juicy Booch gift you. So here's $5.
Bro, I know.
Birds. Thank you, sir.
Just throw it in the
Jay
trash.
wanted the money to donate the homeless or something, and he's pissed. $1,000. We're gone. All right. Who research on my own? That was something that there was no. So what happened? Could I get a quick recap? Yeah, criticism isn't fighting. Exactly.
Bro, I'm worried.
You know, remember the guy that tried to call you to pay rent? Call me to pay rent? No, I don't. Juicy Booch, thank you. Well, no, I missed everybody, so I didn't read them yet. So that's different, okay? Juicy Booch, thank you once again.
Why does he sound like he's
I don't know the details.
inhaling
Thank you for being a
like
member for
he
almost 3 years. Holy
inhales
shit.
gallons of air?
36 months or 32 months.
See
I mentioned
what
his
I
he
mean,
mentioned
dude?
not expecting
I
any
did
money,
that
but
just
he
by
ain't stupid and knows
chance.
his community would compensate. Gotta be objective.
See? What is that?
Again, I will say this too. I personally wouldn't have done it. I rather people give to the show because they think I'm entertaining. You know
Tomorrow,
what I'm saying?
I think I'm gonna play
Then
Final Fantasy
give to the
10 in the
show.
morning
For any other reason. I'll say that too.
if my internet stays strong like
Juicy
it is.
Booch, thank you very much. Danny the Foot gifting a membership. Juicy Booch gifting another membership. Juicy Booch dropping stealth. Juicy Booch is all over here. Thank you. Juicy Booch gifting another membership.
Ugh. Absolute deplorable.
I know
dude.
what he didn't have any bad intent with the stream, but I get it's all, dude. Look at the like. Trust me, I've learned
it's not
many
about
times
intent, it's
the
about
hard
optics.
way. It's not about what you do. It's just people will see things and they will see what they want to see.
No.
That's it. That's like, and you got to think of that.
No, it's
no
if you
matter
try.
what.
No, that's wrong. No.
You know?
No. It's if you try and tell somebody that a fish is a bird, people are going to notice when a bird isn't a fish. You know what I mean? You can sit here and tell people, oh, it wasn't Jay's intention, but it clearly was. And he clearly made up the difference. Yeah, sure, he might be out like $500, but I mean, come on. It's about the way it made him look, and it made him look bad. It really did.
He didn't have to. It's the type of bait. Oh, they will be all over that. Lord knows I know.
It's the
Father,
community
I'm high
he
on shroom.
fosters,
What's the meaning
bro.
of life? Is it birds or breast? Well, breast.
It's chair. Need to get a new
It's
one.
always breast.
Breasts.
Juicy Booch dropping more stealth. I think I got to everybody right now. Dropping another gifted membership.
It's been
CEO
so long since I've
of
played this game.
United Healthcare was clapped today.
A man was murdered in
I don't
the
feel
street.
any empathy.
Congratulations.
And this is what pisses me off, bro. He has the audacity to sit here and say, please be empathetic towards my plight and my tragedy while I'm having to deal with it and my children. But what does he do when children literally lost their father? A wife lost her husband. A mother and a father lost their son. And what does he do? And what does he do? He dances about it.
Congratulations. 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 Congratulations.
Well, I agree that like the pharmaceutical industry is a cancer on our country and pretty much the entire world. I don't think one singular person should be held responsible for the actions of the entire industry. And I can empathize with the death of a human and the loss of life because it's wrong. But I can also see why, or I can see what Rich is saying, but I don't think it's right to say it. Because how many people, or just like the window it opens, if you can murder somebody because you don't like the job they're doing, then where does the buck stop? If I can murder somebody because I don't like the way they made my foot-long Subway sandwich, you know what I mean? Where does it stop? If I don't like the job they're doing, can I just kill them because I don't like the way they cooked my bread? Can I kill the cashier at the local grocery store because they put my eggs on the bottom of the bag instead of on top of the bag? Because they're causing me a life hindrance. Yeah, it's a drastically lesser hindrance, let's be honest. But you get what I'm saying. Where does it stop? If you can just go up and kill somebody because you don't like the way their job is being done, then it's literally just a fucking free-for-all. And the rule of law, this agreement that we all have to society, it's void. It doesn't matter. You know, and yeah, it really was a tragedy what Rich did.
Congratulations.
I don't. How many people did he kill by
Congratulations.
not giving them health
Congratulations.
coverage?
Do you think he's like a monolith? Like he's the sole proprietor of the entire pharmaceutical industry, the entire healthcare industry? This one person, his death has now absolved all fucking problems with our healthcare industry. Except it didn't. It was a true loss of life, and you're championing it because you don't like the way he did his job. Yeah, sure, he did a bad job and people might have been hurt, but that doesn't mean he deserves death. That doesn't mean his children should grow up without their father. A wife should lose her husband. It's deplorable and it should be condemned. It shouldn't be celebrated.
Denying them health
I'm never
coverage
blowing bubbles
made
ever
them
again.
bankrupt, ruining their financial lives.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Oh, he's so fucking
Congratulations.
stupid. He's so stupid,
Congratulations.
it's not even funny.
Congratulations. You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that?
I wonder if the hospital they brought him to is in his network. Do you realize, you want to hear how fucked up they are? The United Healthcare, instead of having doctors look at cases, what a lot of times what health insurance companies will do, if like you file a claim and they want to see if they could deny it because their goal is to maximize profits, they have a doctor look at it to see if they can find an excuse to deny you, so they, you know, they don't want to pay. You know what they did? You know what they did recently? They went to AI, and they were denying like elderly patients coverage because the AI was saying they don't need it.
But how is the person responsible for the policy of the corporation? This is what I don't understand. You're blaming one person for the entire industry's ill. It doesn't make sense. This person's death doesn't rectify everything else that's happening. It was literally a senseless and needless death, and you're literally saying that, oh, this is just perfectly okay. It isn't. Somebody died. If it's wrong for one person to die because they didn't have health care, then it's wrong for this man to die because of a job that he does. It's wrong.
I don't cry for murderers, man. And
He's
just
not
'cause
a
you wear a suit
murderer.
and speak eloquently.
Oh my
There's a lot of
God.
mafia bosses that did that too.
What an idiot. And he did cause a tragedy with his daughter.
I'm not going to go that extreme, but if you think that I'm going to shed a tear for a guy who probably killed tens of thousands of people, how many was there? Like tens of millions of people that are under United Healthcare?
Oh my God. He moves the goalpost from 10,000 people to millions of people.
You know,
To hundreds of millions of
yeah,
people.
I'm not
It's
shitting
like, get the
on
fuck
Jay.
out
I
of
am
here,
not
dude.
I'm giving a take. If you think that shit, like, anyway, we're going to move on from that. I have no, how many people, dude, I want to, you know what, motherfucker, I'm going to go show you guys a story right now. I'm showing you a story right now. This is from the Young Turks back in the day. If you don't, oh my God, it's the Young Turks. Go.
God. Everything he knows comes from Chent Uger. This Jabba the Hutt looking homunculi that tries to pass itself off as human. All he does is regurgitate what Chent Uger says. Because watch, he's going to pull up a clip of Chent Uger.
watch it. Go look it up. Where is it, man? You find that shit right now. Go to a new tab. Now, he wasn't at the helm as CEO at the time, but this is how United Healthcare rolls. Thoughts and prayers, but his insurance won't cover it. Oh, yeah.
What the fuck was that? You see what I mean? What the fuck was that?
Yeah, fuck that dude, man. I get what you're saying. Yeah, but dude, he was getting AI to deny claims. It's fucking bastard. Oh, he was the nicest guy. How many tens of thousands of people, if not more, went into either financial ruin or died? You want, like, I'm going to show you a receipt right now, man. A receipt.
All right, guys.
Not like, I have his video up. Do I? No, I don't actually. This is it.
Yeah,
This
he
video,
was pissing
I think about
duty
it from
off.
time to time, and it makes my fucking blood boil. We got a gifted membership marathon going on here, man. No, we're not fighting, dude. God, why does everyone just go criticism war? Why?
What?
Anyway, that's all that like, I know that's like the 12th time I said that's all I'm going to say, but it's maybe I'm a boomer where it's a different time now where people consider criticism an attack. It's not an attack. I wish Jay well. I think the stream that
Every time he opens his mouth, I just hear Jabba the Hutt condemning Han Solo.
next Friday is going to be fun. I think we're going to have a blast doing it. You know, like, that's it. Like, I'm not even, I'm not even going to watch the fucking stream with him. Like, that was the context of what happened. Mr. Awesome gifted Juicy Booch gifted members, but just passed network engineering exam for Fortnite certification. My company will promote me to level 1 engineer. Eat celery at 7. Eat celery at 7 degrees. That's that bird.
What?
Now, at the time, what's the CEO's name? I'm talking all this shit. United Healthcare. Well, here it is. Here, that's another fucking banger. We'll look at that. Brian Thompson. So, like I said, he wasn't CEO at the time of this, but listen to this fucking story. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. If this doesn't make your fucking blood boil, yeah, you're not human. So let's go.
A guy named Giovanni Gonzalez, he's a mortgage consultant working for Wells Fargo. And he's got a daughter named Mackenzie. Turns out she's sick, and she's got cancer. She needs really expensive surgery. So Wells Fargo winds up asking about her to this guy. And United Healthcare, who's their healthcare provider.
Let's not forget to throw fucking shade at Wells Fargo, too, for being fucking pieces of shit.
Oh, my God.
They basically did they snuck in, like, oh, yeah, I feel so bad for you. So what's wrong with your daughter? Okay, I'll let them know about that. All right, yeah, this is going to be expensive as fuck. Watch. I joined a new company, and they had partnered with United Healthcare as a healthcare provider for employees. I have no idea what was motive for the killer. Probably they denied more claims, I believe, I'll find out the stretch, but they are the king of denying claims. You know what happens when people are sick and claims are denied? They either go bankrupt or die. But I heard he used to kiss kittens. Anyway.
Also asking apparently a lot of questions.
Oh, no screen, no screen, no screen.
What a true
My
piece
fault.
of
You're
shit.
looking at Nipple Man still. There we go. My apologies.
And they apparently made
It's a
several
fucking
references to the cost of her
father, bro.
treatment, etc. And then a couple of days before she's about to get her expensive surgery, they fire her. Now, as I first started reading the story, I think, you know what? Maybe they fired him for something else, and he thinks it's because of this. And, you know, does Wells Fargo really care that much to save United Healthcare money, et cetera? But then when you read into the details of the story, it only gets worse for Wells Fargo.
God damn, man.
So
and
first of all,
Kasparyan's
what's the
always been
technical
really
reason they
fine.
fired him? They said that he didn't fill out his timesheet right. That is the #1 reason given when you want to fire someone and have no other reason. Okay, I mean, you want to talk about a BS excuse to fire someone? It doesn't get any more BS.
He used to
that you didn't
look a
fill out your
lot like Ben
timesheet right.
Shapiro.
Come on. That is
They both
unbelievable.
have
Now,
that
the second part
weird look
that
to
makes
their
his
face.
story much more credible, and he's now suing them, very rightfully so, okay?
Like it's
is that
skin pulled over
even if you're fired, you're supposed to get
the
COBRA.
body of a
You have
robot.
the option to get health care right afterwards. Say somehow, oops, we couldn't wind up sending you the COBRA materials until 90 days later. Oh, was it too late for the surgery for your daughter? Oh, golly gee.
This is no joke.
Could you imagine that, man? They fire you. His coverage was United Healthcare. I'm positive of it. I'm not losing my mind. Imagine you have a kid with a rare life-threatening illness, and because they rather save money than save your kid, this is 2012, actually, they let her die to make sure their profit margins are on point. Yeah, no one's attacking Duty. No one's attacking him.
His daughter died. The hospital canceled her surgery 3 days before it was supposed to happen because he got fired. His daughter died. And this is something that it's not an isolated incident. This is happening throughout the country. And it just shows you that corporations have no soul. Big companies have no soul. They don't care. They think about their bottom line. It's the job of the government to regulate these companies to make sure that they do the right thing. And in cases like this, Wells Fargo did not do the right thing.
Now, to give you a sense of how much they screwed this guy over, not only is his daughter dead, I mean, you don't even need to say anything else, but he can't even sell securities anymore. That was his job because he was fired from Wells Fargo, and they said, oh, you know, because you've been fired from that job, you can't do that anymore. So now he gets less money at the next job as well. I mean, they destroyed this guy's life. It's not because the company is immoral. This is what you have to understand. They are machines. They are legal fictions. We have created them, and they have taken over. They are supposed to be, and they are amoral, meaning they don't give a damn about morals. Not good morals, bad morals, it doesn't matter. They don't have emotions. They have to make every last...
Yeah, but a lot of times the people who get in his position are fucking sociopaths, though. So it's the humans making the inhuman decisions.
God, bro. He just makes every excuse. Now he's equating this man to a fucking robot. Okay, if he was a robot, then he deserved to be powered down because you didn't like the way the thing that you made him do was being played out. It makes no sense. You fix the system, not kill the fucking robot that you made do the fucking job, dude. Do you not understand that? He didn't deserve to die because we have a busted healthcare system. The healthcare system is busted irrespective of this person. And so because they like all of us had to live within it, they deserve to die? Bro, that's bullshit. I'm sorry. You know, the healthcare system is broken. Yeah, well, I'll agree with that. But he didn't deserve to die. He didn't. The double speak for the emphasis.
100%, Kyle. 200%,
Fuck off,
man.
Kyle Denson, you fucking nerd.
I know United Healthcare is tied to this.
Last nickel. And if that means your daughter dies so that they can make a little bit more money, well, then that's what it means. And what do? We handed our government over to these machines. So it's one thing to say, hey, corporations exist, but we got to keep a tight check on them, make sure that they don't run out of control and that they have some bounds so they don't pollute, for example, so they don't cheat on Wall Street, etc. You got to have some rules. We've taken away the rules. What we've done is, have at it, Hoss. Do whatever you like.
There it
All
is,
you got to
there it
do
is,
is
there it
give some campaign contributions.
Here, I knew I wasn't going crazy. Before Gonzalez was fired, Wells Fargo and United Healthcare, the health insurer, asked Gonzalez's wife numerous questions about Mackenzie's treatment and made several. I knew I wasn't, like, I looked into this shit. To the cost of her treatment, the lawsuit. And around that time, Gonzalez's supervisor told Gonzalez that Wells Fargo was looking for reasons to get rid of him, according to the lawsuit. You see what I'm saying? You want more? I got more. United Health uses AI model with 90% error rate to deny care, lawsuit alleges. United Healthcare, the largest health insurance company in the U.S., is allegedly using a deeply flawed AI algorithm to override doctors' judgments and wrongfully deny critical health coverage to elderly patients. They have a machine choosing who lives and dies.
Okay, and
Then I wonder why this guy got shot.
Okay, but he's not a monolith for the fucking company, bro. He's not the company. His death didn't just remove the AI algorithms, you fucking moron. And you're saying this and you don't even fucking know if he's responsible specifically for this implementation. So he could have died, and the dude that implemented the fucking AI, which you're complaining about, could be off in Cancun with his family. You don't know. Yet you're saying that his death was justified. Unbelievable.
People are just gonna fucking, like, enough is enough. Enough is you can't tell me that. What happens if the guy who clapped him,
he got
maybe one of his kids got sick and died and they denied her coverage? You know, someone I know, well, obviously, like, they had to get a procedure done and they had to go under. And when they went under, they had to be woken up because they stopped breathing. And the doctors wanted them to go for a sleep study. The health insurance goes, nah, they don't need it. They stop breathing under the procedure. They don't need it. The doctors say they need it. Your doctor.
Oh my God. Because there could be circumstances for it. Why would you need a sleep study if they had you on anesthesia? Do you sleep with anesthesia? No. If they put him under, then they put him under with anesthesia. So therefore, it was the anesthesia that did it. Without the anesthesia, does he die during his sleep? No. Did he die during his sleep under anesthesia? Yes. Don't give him that anymore. He doesn't deserve to lose his life, Rich. He was a man, a father with children.
Maybe your
a
doctor
husband.
in an ivory fucking tower. Is like, yeah, you know, let him die. At least we got more money. I know Duty is a conservative and doesn't like hearing this. I'm sorry, bro. I don't think there should be a paywall on someone's life, dude.
Oh my fucking God. There's literally not. There's literally not a paywall. There's a paywall to health insurance. There's literally a paywall to the loaf of fucking bread on the counter. So by proxy, you're saying that food should be free, electricity should be free, you should never pay rent, you should never have to buy a single fucking thing. Everything should be provided to you. Because there should be no paywalls to life, right? Food is a literal requirement for daily life. Water is a requirement for daily life, yet they can shut your fucking water off. You will die faster if you don't drink water than if you didn't get a fucking surgery. Well, you'll die in what, 2 weeks without water? I mean, you could die probably instantly without a surgery. Let's be honest. I'm wrong there.
You know, we'll have to agree to disagree on that one.
No, you're a fucking moron.
He was going to an investor meeting. Oops. It was true. Actually, you're right. I read that. Like, I'm not.
Dude just grabs an entire box
Like,
of soda off the floor.
Fuck it, man.
Or,
I don't care.
Seltzer, sorry.
Like, I don't have pity on a murderer being murdered.
Oh my god, he's not a murderer, you dumbass. He's not a murderer because he has a job at a fucking insurance company or at a health insurance company. What the fuck is wrong with you? He's not a murderer, you dumbass. Oh my god. If it works for you, it should work for him. If he's a murderer, why was he not in jail? If he killed thousands of people due to him doing a bad job, or thousands of people died due to him doing a bad job, why was he not in jail? He really has a dented fucking head, bro. Look at this. Look at this. It like goes here and then dents in and then bumps out. He's a dent.
Why? Because he did it. The pen is mightier than the sword.
Oh my god. That's
He
not
sat
what
there and
that
put rules in
means. This is literally not what that fucking means, bro.
Place and help turn it into a profit-making machine and put people's lives secondary, and people lost their lives. People lost their homes. People went back.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? So this system existed before this man was even alive. Yet you're saying that he's responsible for the terrible things that have happened because of the system that he just lives in. What a dumbass. What a dumbass.
Bankrupt. Nah, man. So about taking CEOs out back. Juicy Booch, thank you for dropping that stealth. This kind of shit's important to talk about. You may all not agree with me. I kind of surprised if you don't, but
wait a minute. You're surprised that people think that it's wrong to murder somebody? You're acting like this guy specifically went to the hospital, saw the dying child, and then stopped the doctor themselves and said, no, this child deserves to die. You're acting like this man was the judge, jury, and executioner. Like he was the fucking Grim Reaper hanging outside of the fucking hospital, stamping his staff on the fucking ground, just collecting the souls from the hospital, bro. That's not what the fucking guy was doing. He didn't deserve to die because of a terribly implemented system that prioritizes monetary gain over people's lives. It's not his fault that system exists. It predates him. You're a fucking retard, Rich. My God.
you could still not. It is what it is. That unlike Dave Rubin where he pretends it, but I like people being able to state their opinions and their ideas.
You literally
here,
pushed,
unless you go like full lunatic, like Rich.
Moron, you literally pushed Duty out of the chat. You dismissed what he was saying by saying, yeah, Duty's just a conservative. He doesn't like what we're saying. No, he was appalled at how callous you were being towards somebody he said that he knew personally. Somebody that he was refuting what you were saying as you were saying it. You said he was a bad man. Duty knows he wasn't. I talked to Duty about this. It is unbelievable the stance you took. If the insurance knowingly let somebody die to save money, then he should have sued them, not murder somebody that wasn't responsible. Tangential responsibility doesn't mean 100% culpability. Do you understand that? Just because you're responsible for hiring the guy that created the atom bomb doesn't mean you're responsible for creating the atom bomb.
I want you to jump off a bridge, but
Unbelievable.
like, what do you expect, man? Let's get back to this story, and then I'll.
Contributions of politicians, and then you could ruin the lives of your employees mercilessly any way you like. Now, they'll have to go to court and they'll have to figure out if these charges are right and his allegations are true. But right now on the surface, it looks devastating.
Yeah, I wonder if the hospital they brought him to was in network. I just.
You're cheering on the
that
death
joke, but I
of
don't care,
somebody.
man. It's fuck it.
Pathetic.
Oh, Duty, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. My apologies to you, and I wish the best for you. That sucks to hear, dude. Genuinely. You know, that's totally
But let me
different
proceed
situation.
to still
That's
make
terrible
fun
to
of
hear.
him.
Devastating. When are we going to get tired of it, man? When
Well, someone got tired of it today.
are we as citizens going to say
Unbelievable.
enough is enough? We can't let these machines run our lives. In this case, they're literally killing us. But you got guys.
Healthcare. You're such
God
a
damn
fuck, man. Or not, we could save even more money. And he signed off on it, obviously. Right?
Any way you like. Now, they'll have to go to court and they'll have to figure out if these charges are right and his allegations are true. But right now on the surface, it looks devastating.
Yeah, I wonder if the hospital they brought him to was in network.
See what I fucking mean though, bro? How are you gonna sit here and say, have pity on me. Don't bring up my children when you're sitting here literally cheering on the death of a man who had children. You want people to empathize with the plight of your child, yet you're literally sitting here mocking the death of a father. You don't give a shit about what his children are going through, what his wife is having to deal with, but you want people to pity you and what's going on with your fucking kid. Are you fucking kidding me? So let me get this straight. We need to pity and take extra care to be super careful not to bring up Richard Masucci's blind daughter, who he helped go blind because he was too stupid to understand that he needs to know what his daughter's allergic to. We need to take extra care not to cause him any kind of undue stress. Fuck you, Rich. You're the reason your daughter went blind, you fat fuck. You allowed them to give her the medicine that made her go blind, you fucking moron. Because you're too stupid to take 0.2 of a fucking second to shut the fuck up and listen to the doctor as they're telling you what's wrong with your kid. A little bit of lore about myself, but my mother knew my medical history backwards and fucking forwards. My mother was an attentive parent. When we'd go to the doctor, she'd know what to do, how to do it, and the medications that I would need. You know who I bet knows all this stuff? Your baby's mom. all this is doing is proving that you are a bad father, Rich. That you would go out this far to make fun of somebody while sitting here saying, pity me, pity me. This is why I don't care when people bring up your kids, bro. Look at the way you act about other people's kids, about other people's plights. You lack empathy.
I may have repeated that joke, but I don't care, man. It's, oh, fuck it. Oh, Duty, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. My apologies to you, and I wish the best for you. That sucks to hear, dude. Genuinely. You know, that's a totally different situation. That's terrible to hear.
He was a fucking father, bro.
When are we gonna
and
get
you're
tired
laughing
of it, man?
that his wife has to deal with it.
Well, someone got tired of it today.
When are we as citizens going to say enough is enough? We can't let these machines run our lives. In this case, they're literally killing us. But
Then
you
we
got guys like
reform
Mitt
the
Romney
system.
say, no, corporations are people, my friend.
As when Mitt Romney was a presidential nominee. That shows you how long ago this was. Yeah, I think this was 2012. Pretty sure. I remember seeing this story and I was fuming.
Yeah, because you're fat and
Yeah,
stupid.
we're going to watch that too, comic book chat.
I was mad, but you didn't vote back then.
Oh,
You didn't
Fred
vote
was the
until
CEO of United
2020.
Healthcare. You're such a fuck, man. Yes, we could watch his video on that comic book chat. Absolutely. I got it spooled up. And we're watching Lechero. Duty, you're right. The videos are brilliant. We got to watch them. I kind of skimmed through them before. I got home at like close to 7 o'clock. I've been out since like 9 this morning. It's been a busy day. But I'm here. Listen, jump off and belly flop on a CEO. Listen.
Can you move the fuck on?
I don't know. I just can't feel bad for a person who sat behind their desk and murdered people. At least they look handsome in a suit doing it.
Oh my god!
You know, it's like Kyle's kind of saying this. I just realized he's kind of saying the same thing I'm saying now. It's like people just tend to accept murder in a prettier package until they just get completely fed up.
Oh, he's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's not a machine. I kind of disagree with them with that. It's not a machine. Hey, if you consider corporations people, they should be held accountable like people, right? Supreme Court?
How do you
Right?
arrest a corporation, dipshit?
But no, they're not held accountable like people, and they
How
get to
do
get
you
away with shit.
arrest
So
a
it's like they get the best
corporation
of
and
both
throw
worlds.
a building in jail? You
They get to be
fucking
treated.
moron.
Now there's this crazy manhunt going on, and they get to be treated like people, but it's not. But they're not people. But it's ridiculous, dude. You know, he like, don't tell me it's a machine. That was a dude with a pulse who was making bank, and he was like, hey, if we have AI algorithms actually go over people if they need healthcare or not, we could save even more money. And he signed off on it, obviously.
Bro, you don't know that.
Right?
You
And
don't
then his
know if
wife
it was
is crying.
him or
Oh, he
someone
was so
else.
Sweet. Yeah, he was so sweet. Yeah, he was sweet to you because your fucking pockets are lined.
And then, they did
my-
that ad
See
against
what
me.
I fucking mean? But Rich wants us to have pity for him. But look at the way he fucking acts. Oh yeah, his wife really fucking loved him. What the fuck does that mean? Of course she did. Because her loved one got murdered, you dumb as ass. Unfucking believable, dude. But I will be right back. I gotta run to the restroom real quick.
Mitt Romney, the Bain ad where the guy's wife dies, and even I said, well, it's a little unfair. She died 5 years later, and people get laid off and stuff. But look at it in the context of this story. You get laid off, and sometimes when you lose your health insurance, your family members die. And a lot of times, as
One's 2 cents. I hear you. But do you hear what he's saying? What about all the people that he killed? And the problem is, too, and I'm not saying I want to see other CEOs killed. I'm not saying any of that shit. But when our government is bought and paid for by these same corporations that literally could choose what people live or die, what do you do? What do you do? Until, like, what the fuck do you do? Money's in politics, so that all the politicians want to suck on the dick of the corporations that buy them. It is healthcare, it is health insurance companies that buy them out, so they're not going to keep them in check. So what the fuck do you do? And God forbid you got to pay for your own insurance. They'll make you pay a mortgage, and they won't even let you get a fucking prescription. It's insane. It's insane. Now, I'm not saying that there's no flawless universal health care. Jay could tell you there's plenty of flaws with their health care. But at least you have fucking something. Instead of being marked for death. I remember back in the day, if it wasn't for my grandmother giving my mother money for a surgery that she needed, she wouldn't have had the surgery. Welcome to American healthcare.
With Bain trashing those companies, or
I don't. If you consider me celebrating, then consider me celebrating. The guy was a trash human being who, the way he set up United Healthcare is the biggest, I believe, health insurance company, and because of his totally corrupt ways and things that he has done, he has ruined lives and ended lives. Boo fucking who? Sorry, like that's it. Yeah, they're bought by it's too expensive. It's this. Like, first off, you're not getting it. Everyone says you want free healthcare. No, you're paying for it in your fucking taxes. You would get paid. It would be a marginal amount more in your taxes. Okay. So it's not free. That whole thing that universal healthcare will be free is factually untrue. But man, they find all money to do unnecessary wars that are profit driven. Man, they just all of a sudden they're bankrolled. They don't even care if we go into more debt because of those fucking wars. They find all the money in the fucking world for that. But a child needs a life-saving surgery and the guy gets canned and United Healthcare is like, yo, we don't have to pay for that shit. Nah, man. Wah, he's gone. Thoughts and prayers.
in this case, you didn't have to get laid off. It wasn't like, hey, what can you do? It was a horse and buggy, and now we got cars, and you had to get laid off. No. Oh, your daughter's sick? Oh, yeah, I'm really concerned. Let me ask you a couple questions. Oh, that sounds really expensive. You're fired. And she can go,
God, that's the shadiest part. They feigned empathy to find out how costly the surgery would be.
I can't believe she's dead. It's God damn it. Alan Grayson did the speech where he said they want you to die and they want you to die quickly. And in this case, it was literally true. They're like, well, look, if she can't get the surgery, she's going to die pretty quickly, which she did, by the way. She died pretty damn quickly because the cancer had taken over her body.
Like, imagine that being your kid and your job purposely fired you so them and the health insurance company didn't have to pay for the surgery. How would you feel if that was your kid? For the people that are parents out there. It's evil. It's evil. It just because they're sitting behind a desk with a fucking gold thing that says their name on it doesn't make it any different. Yeah, but the health insurance, you a lot of times, it's very rare. There's some people I know that the job fully covers their health insurance. It's not taken out of their check, but that's not usually the case. Yeah, it's legal murder. And you want me to sit here and I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I don't feel bad. I'll make jokes. You know, like if you go look at comments everywhere, it's not just me. Everyone's like, I wonder if the hospital he went to was in his network. You know how many people have been fucked over? Not just by United Healthcare, by insurance as a whole. How many times people went bankrupt, their family members got sick or died because they wanted to find excuses to not cover things. People get deathly ill and they get fired from a job and then they have to open up a GoFundMe.
And they think, oh, oops.
Be quiet a second, Cenk. Nah, man. Nah, no, I'm no mercy. Fuck that.
We sent you the Cobra thing 90 days late, and then your daughter passed away. Oh well, we got to save you more money. And then on top of that, they took his life insurance away because he was fired, so he didn't have life insurance for his family, so he doesn't get that either. Man, I don't. And then they wonder why people, you know. And the grief they gave Alan Grayson for that speech. When Alan Grayson made that speech, the Republicans lost. How dare you? How could you? And the media went right along with it. Alan Grayson, he is so radical. He is so unacceptable. Remember, in polite company, when companies kill people, we shut up about it because we all get.
Yeah, we all get paid. It's all about your pockets. I wonder if the countless zeros in his bank account made him bulletproof. Oh, wait. Sorry, my sympathy for this guy is out of network. That's good, too. Yeah, you got to set up a GoFundMe. Yeah. I'll have to get a different plan to actually give a fuck that he's dead. That was good, dude. ACA is a regulation program for healthcare. 50 million or so people might lose healthcare starting next year. Yep. It's unbelievable, man. Wish me luck, Rich. I'm in NYC watching them light the Christmas tree. Now we have to get out of this crowd and back to Jersey. Trains are beyond packed. I've been there. I've done it before. Yeah, the reward is 10K. Hopefully no one takes them up on that. Biden sent $1 billion
it's cold as shit in here, bro.
I didn't hear about that. Yeah, well, Biden's a piece of shit for, like, various things. Let's not go into it.
Get paid by them. We're not supposed to be, our society and our country is not supposed to be run this way. And, you know, they talk about the Founding Fathers. Are you kidding me?
Excuse me.
Did you ever read the Founding Fathers, what they said about banks, what their warnings about corporations back then? If they saw this, this is their national nightmare come true.
Yep, we are run by corporations. And because
Oh, wow.
our politicians
Big brain
benefited
take.
from it from career-wise and financially, they roll over for them.
Oh, wow.
It's fucking
Such
gross,
big
dude.
brain takes. Yeah.
Several thousand gallons of blood on his hands, Susha.
Oh, my God. Shut up.
You call me cold.
It is. It's callous. You care only when it's about you and how it makes you look, bro. And this is why I can't fucking stand you, bro. This is why I can't stand you. When it's your daughter and it's you, please take sympathy on me. Donate money, please. I won't be here for a while. That was you, bro. You literally broke the fuck down on stream because of it. But you have the audacity to sit here and say, but of course she cared about him. Your pockets are lined. So are yours, Rich. I don't beg for money. Yes, you do. When your daughter was sick, you did. And you're just such a goddamn hypocrite. That it's not even funny how hypocritical you are, bro. Because it's so blatantly obvious. You'll do one thing, and then the next day you'll literally do the opposite. The meme of rich today, rich tomorrow exists for a reason. right? But I mean, the crux of what I'm saying is I don't give a fuck how you want to feel about your kid and how everybody else talks about your kid when you act this way about other people's children. Fuck yourself.
But I think the person who's actually cold was the person shot who killed probably at best tens of thousands of people, and that's probably a conservative number, by denying them health care. Just because you didn't pick up a weapon doesn't mean you didn't murder people. There's a reason if the pen is mightier than the sword, that saying exists. Look up Boondocks No Snitching clip. I will. We got a lot of shit. I want to watch. We'll get the darker stuff out of the way first, and then we'll get into Lechero because it's fucking hilarious.
Oh my fucking god. I'm not gonna watch this part. This guy is a fucking moron. This Anderson Cooper fucking bleach blonde fucking moron does not know a single fucking thing of what he's talking about. At all. But anyway, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Get some sleep. Take care.